Days of Our Lives November 28th Spoilers, a special Thanksgiving episode filled with mystery, romance, and family drama. Welcome back to NBC News Channel. Today we will learn about the extraordinary events unfolding in Salem on Friday, November 28th. As the beloved daytime drama Days of Our Lives delivers an action-packed episode that promises to shake up the town with shocking revelations, budding relationships, and complex family entanglements that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. A week of celebrations culminates in unexpected twists. The week leading up to this Thanksgiving episode has been filled with festive cheer and holiday spirit throughout Salem. But beneath the surface of these seasonal celebrations lies a darker undercurrent of secrets, mysteries, and complications that threaten to unravel the lives of Salem's most prominent families. As the turkey is being prepared and the dining tables are set for what should be joyful family gatherings, the citizens of Salem find themselves entangled in situations that will test their relationships, challenge their loyalties, and force them to confront uncomfortable truths about the people they hold most dear. The November 28th episode serves as a turning point in several interconnected storylines that have been building momentum throughout the week. While some residents look forward to peaceful, meaningful celebrations with their loved ones, others face unexpected obstacles that threaten to derail their holiday plans. The combination of these divergent narratives creates a compelling backdrop for what promises to be an unmissable television experience that showcases the dramatic intensity Days of Our Lives fans have come to expect. The mysterious crypt, uncovering a family secret. One of the most compelling mysteries dominating the November 28th episode centers on the shocking discovery of DiMera, portrayed by Stacey Hyduke, and DiMera brought to life by veteran actor Thou Penkless, trapped within the historic DiMera family crypt. This atmospheric underground chamber, steeped in decades of DiMera family history and dark secrets, has become the setting for an intense exploration of who orchestrated this sinister kidnapping and what motivated them to take such drastic action. Kristen and Tony have spent considerable time locked within the confines of this shadowy vault, using their enforced captivity as an opportunity to reflect on their complicated past with the DiMera organization. Their conversation reveals fascinating details about their long history with the family empire, including their roles in various schemes and their experiences with the moral ambiguities that come with being members of one of Salem's most notorious criminal dynasties. As they sit together in the dim light filtering through the crypt, they attempt to piece together the puzzle of their imprisonment by analyzing who among their acquaintances and family members might possess both the motivation and the capability to execute such an elaborate plan. During their deliberation, the names of several suspects arise in their discussion. Vivian Alamain, portrayed by Louise Sorel, the notorious matriarch and longtime adversary of the DiMeras, becomes an immediate focus of speculation. Vivian, known throughout Salem for her ruthless methods and her history of extreme violence against her enemies, certainly possesses the necessary ruthlessness and cunning to orchestrate such a kidnapping. However, after careful consideration, Kristen and Tony recall Vivian's preferred method of dealing with her victims. She has a documented history of burying people alive without access to food, water, or any means of escape, condemning them to slow, agonizing deaths. Given that Kristen and Tony are still alive and have been receiving some form of sustenance during their captivity, they logically conclude that Vivian cannot be responsible for their current predicament. This elimination of the most obvious suspect opens the door to an even more shocking revelation. Their kidnapper must be someone else entirely, someone within the DiMera family itself. The identity of their captor promises to be a game-changing revelation that will have far-reaching consequences for the DiMera family dynamics. Blossoming romance, Leo and Javi's declaration of love. In stark contrast to the dark mystery unfolding at the DiMera crypt, a tender and touching moment of emotional vulnerability and romantic affection unfolds across town at a cozy dining venue. Leo Stark, characterized by actor Greg Reichardt, known throughout Salem for his complex personality and his tendency to get caught up in dramatic situations, finds himself experiencing a deeply genuine moment of emotional honesty with Javi Hernandez, portrayed by Al Calderon. The setting is intimate and carefully chosen, with dessert service providing the perfect backdrop for a significant moment in their developing relationship. As they share a sweet course together, Leo chooses this vulnerable moment to make a profound declaration of his feelings, speaking the words "I love you" to Javi in a moment of genuine emotional connection. This moment carries particular weight because it represents Leo's willingness to be emotionally vulnerable and to express feelings that might have previously been kept carefully guarded. Philip and Gabi. A new relationship emerges. Meanwhile, at the Hernandez household, another significant romantic development is taking place as Gabi Hernandez, portrayed by Sherry Jimenez, extends an important dinner invitation to Philip Kiriakis, played by Jean-Paul Lavoisier, indicating that their relationship has progressed to a new level of significance and seriousness. This invitation represents more than just a casual dinner date. It indicates that Gabi has decided to incorporate Philip into her family sphere and introduce him to the broader Hernandez family dynamic. Prior to extending this dinner invitation, Gabi had expressed her genuine affection for Philip by telling him, "I like you a little too," a phrase that carries considerable emotional weight. While this statement might sound casual on the surface, within the context of Gabi's measured personality and her tendency to carefully guard her feelings, these words represent a significant emotional investment and a genuine expression of deepening affection. As news of Gabi and Philip's official relationship status begins to circulate through Salem, an intriguing question emerges about what the community will call this romantic pairing. Various combinations emerge as possibilities. Fabi combines Philip's name with Gabi's, creating a sophisticated and modern-sounding couple nickname. Gablip reverses the order, placing Gabi's name first. Gap, a more minimalist approach, uses the first letter of each name to create an acronym-style designation. The Horton family struggles. Thanksgiving without tradition. The festive Thanksgiving holiday carries particular emotional significance for the Horton family in this year's episode, as the celebration is shadowed by personal tragedies and complex family disputes that threaten to undermine the traditional warmth and unity that has long characterized their holiday gatherings. Chad DiMera, portrayed by Billy Flynn, while technically a member of the Horton family through his marriage to Abigail Horton, played by Marcy Miller, has primarily maintained his identity and allegiance to the DiMera name and organization. This Thanksgiving episode brings these underlying tensions to a head when Jennifer Horton, portrayed by Melissa Reeves, Abigail's mother, makes the shocking and devastating announcement that she intends to sue Chad for custody of their two children, Thomas, performed by Carrie Christopher, and Charlotte. This legal action represents far more than a simple custody dispute. It signals a profound breakdown in family relationships and trust, suggesting that Jennifer has lost faith in Chad's ability to serve as an adequate father to her grandchildren. Family division and generational conflict. The announcement of Jennifer's custody lawsuit creates immediate and significant strain within the extended Horton family, particularly affecting Julie Williams, portrayed by longtime actress Susan Seaforth Hayes, who finds herself placed in an extremely uncomfortable and painful position between warring family members whom she loves dearly. Julie's role as a bridge between generations and different family branches becomes untenable. She is forced to navigate the competing demands and emotional needs of multiple family members caught in this conflict. The emotional toll on Julie is compounded by the fact that this Thanksgiving represents the first major holiday celebration since the death of her beloved husband Doug Williams, remembered as played by the late Bill Hayes. This absence is profoundly felt, as Doug's presence was always a central and comforting element of Horton family gatherings. The loss of Doug, combined with the family conflict erupting around the custody dispute, creates a particularly poignant and emotionally charged atmosphere. Julie's appeal to Chad and Jennifer to set aside their legal disputes and personal grievances, at least temporarily, represents an important moment in the episode where generational wisdom confronts contemporary conflict. Her suggestion that the young people should prioritize family harmony over their personal struggles reflects the values and priorities that have sustained the Horton family through countless trials and tribulations over the decades. What to expect in the hours ahead? The November 28th episode promises to deliver compelling television that addresses multiple storylines simultaneously, moving viewers between moments of genuine emotional intimacy and scenes of family turmoil and conflict. The revelation of Kristen and Tony's mysterious kidnapper will provide answers to weeks of speculation and set the stage for future developments in the DiMera family saga. The celebration of Leo and Javi's love, combined with Gabi and Philip's relationship development, offers viewers hope and moments of genuine human connection. Meanwhile, the Horton family struggles raise important questions about loyalty, justice, and the extent to which family members should go to protect those they love. Days of Our Lives continues its tradition of delivering complex, multi-layered storytelling that reflects the genuine challenges, emotional complexities, and relational intricacies that characterize real human lives. The November 28th episode stands as a prime example of why this iconic daytime drama has maintained a devoted fanbase for decades, offering viewers a window into the lives of Salem residents and the ways they navigate love, loss, family conflict, and the ongoing search for happiness and connection.